What's going on, ADK Sports Performance families? Ryan here with this week's Coach's Corner. And this week I want to talk about the skill of strength and how that's something that we teach our athletes in our sports performance programming. And a lot of people think strength or being strong just kind of comes naturally or is just kind of something you haphazardly go about. But building the skill of strength is something that takes a little bit of know-how and a lot of patience and effort. So with our athletes, some of our younger athletes or some of our athletes who are just newer to strength training, they have a low training age. We work on the basics and really building a really good foundation before we worry about really throwing a bunch of weight on the bar or whatever movements that they're doing. We really want to build that nice base so then that way, as athletes get stronger, they have the proper technique, so that way they're not worried about hurting themselves. But again, it's a skill that they're developing, just like the skill of shooting a basketball, throwing a baseball, whatever it may be. Those are all skills. Strength and strength training is another skill that you need to develop. And that's something that takes time. More often than not, people don't walk into the gym and bench press 225 pounds the first time they ever bench press. Usually you're starting off with a dumbbell floor press before you're even on a bench for a bench press, and then working on a dumbbell bench press, progressing to a barbell bench press, and then building strength there. So again, you need to look at it as a strength. Strength is a skill and something that needs to be developed over time through a process, and that is something that we pride ourselves on here at the club, is having a nice process to help our athletes, whether that be our younger athletes or athletes who are just newer to training, developing the skills that they need to build strength, and then over time progressively building that strength that's then going to help them in whatever sport or endeavor that they are going for. So if you are interested in learning about more of the skill of strength and building strength, feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to discuss how we can help your athlete work on that skill of strength. We will see you in next week's Coach's Corner.